1,000 Irish guineas. Coupon contest. They're off and racing. Cachet is the first one to show and leads early over on the far side. Wild Beauty's just kept away from them. And the 1,000 guineas field headed by Cachet through the first furlong. Discovery's racing in second. Over on the far side is Flash Betty, who's quite keen. Wild Beauty's the only one racing away from the others at the moment. Tuesday's settled in about 5th or 6th place. The all blue colours ahead of Hello You, and over on the far side is Juncture, that's the grey horse. Tenebrism's towards the far side as well through the first 2 furlongs. Malavath in the red colours, then Sondrine held up at the back and alongside Amena. So racing through the first quarter mile, and out in the lead it is Cachet, and the pace a generous one. From in second, Discovery's in the cross belts. Far side Tuesday in the dark blue. Pushed along Flash Betty, already feeling the pinch with Hello You. Tenebrism getting a little closer over on the far side. Zelly just being pushed along as Sondrine and Wild Beauty try to improve. Then Amena, the back marker at the moment is Juncture. It's Cachet who leads the Guineas field from Hello You. Over on the far side is Tuesday. Tenebrism working into it. On the right hand side, Discoveries is still right there as well, in company with Prosperous Voyage. It's Cachet who still leads the Guineas field inside the 2. Discoveries, then behind these Tenebrism and Tuesday. Sondrine on the near side, Zelly trying to get involved. It's Cachet who leads with a furlong to go. Prosperous Voyage on the near side, Tuesday on the far side. Cachet trying to hang tough, still has the advantage on the run up towards the line. Cachet by a length from Prosperous Voyage. Cachet all out, will just last home and complete a Guineas double for James Doyle. And what a day for George Bowie and Highclere. Cachet made every single yard to see off Prosperous Voyage on Tuesday and win the second classic of the season. Only about a neck or so at the line as Prosperous Voyage tried to close. They pulled away from Tuesday. Precious few got involved, to be honest. It'll be a bow of the heads between Zelly and Sondrine for 4th and 5th. Amena made late ground, but Cachet has made every single yard and crucially has seen out the trip. A first classic for George Bowie, a second for James Doyle, 24 hours after his first, and Highclere can celebrate as Cachet won the 1,000 guineas.
And look at these celebrations here in Newmarket. George Bowie giving John Warren a hug. Harry Herbert. Here's Jake Warren, the latest to get a hug from the classic winning trainer George Bowie. In what, only your 2nd, 3rd season training? That is summer. George, sum it up for us.
Yeah, it's a very special day. A lot of people to thank for getting here, but I think most notably the filly. She's been a superstar since she walked in the yard, and it was always going to be the question, that long final furlong, but no, look, what a star. And Peach arrived from James, who, as I said to you before, gave a very clear, free rein, and she's held on.
How nervous was that final furlong, given the question marks about her stamina?
It was a long way, but no, look, I was always confident. She's by acclaim, who kept improving, and Alvatia Philo Mare, who so was the Guineas winner yesterday, and no, look, she's a superstar, and delighted.
So please, you let me just go and grab a word with Harry Herbert. I'm sorry, I've just seen you wiping tears away, so please forgive me for interviewing you in this moment, but just clearly that is so special for you all.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to speak. This is the ambition, you know. We won a classic with Petrushka, first syndicate company to win a classic. She won the Irish Oaks, but those blue silks, it's been my total ambition. And a lovely group of people. Sorry,
No, don't. You know what? I'll let you go. That sums up perfectly what it means to win a British Classic. Well done, Harry.
Thanks.
Well done.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Don't apologise.
I'm stuck for words, but I am on this side.
Never apologise. Well done.
Thanks, mate. Thank you.
What a celebration for the syndicate. The Highclere team are here in force, and this is so big for the Warren family. Jake Warren bought this horse, and she has been a superstar, taken them round the world and now to classic glory. And the family are all here. His kids, the grandchildren for John and Carolyn Warren, Zaylee, India and Coco are here. But for James Doyle, after all that heartache and disappointment that he talked about, he's now pulled off the 2,000 and 1,000 guineas double, Matt.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say James isn't thinking about Barney Royal Kingman today.
Yeah, I promise I won't get emotional today. Well, that's incredible, isn't it? I mean, I rode her a couple of times last year, and she was Group 1 placed in the Fillies Mile, and we were talking about it beforehand, myself and George, and she seems to be much stronger this year, although that last half of furlong took forever. I was praying for the line, but she's all guts. She loves this track. She really puts the race to bed sort of between the 3 and the 2, and you're clinging on late on. But I mean, yeah, special thank you to George as well. I mean, obviously a young growing team, but he's doing amazing things, and yeah, I think he's going to be a name we're going to be hearing a lot about in the future. That's for sure.
Antonia's just down here. She looks after this horse on a daily basis. What's she like?
Oh, she's just the kindest horse. She's got the biggest heart. Oh, I just had to stop for a second because it's just amazing to look after a horse like this. It's what you wake up every day to do. Oh.
Congratulations to all of you. Well done, James. I think, Ed, that's what everyone's got for James Doyle. A big heart.
Absolutely, after that long wait, 2 classics in 2 days. Cachet wins the Kipco 1,000 guineas, doing what Speciosa did last in 2006, doing the Nell Gwyn Guineas double. She won at 16-1 today. We must tip our hat to Prosperous Voyage, your each-way selection from the Paddock Cadell, running a huge race at 33-1. Tuesday was third at 4-1. There's Mum again. This time she's got to him early. She had to wait yesterday. Now she said, James, well played. And Sophie will be so proud as well watching her brother. Let's watch it again. How good was James Doyle from the front, Jason?
That's the key, isn't it? You know, he was able to just put her to sleep up on the front end, and nobody decided to take her on. In that situation, I thought here, surely she's running on fumes up towards the line.
I know, James was saying, wasn't he? It was the longest 100 yards ever. We couldn't wait for the winning line to come. You could pull a few of them. And Maynard, I mean, she looked in trouble a couple of furlongs back, and she stayed on up the hill really well. She's still one of the ones I'd pick out, but Cachet, oh, fantastic. And just watching everyone celebrate here, even the children as well, jumping up and down. It's fantastic. Yeah.
And for George Bowie, Adele, I mean, what an achievement for him. He's rapidly risen up the ranks. Now, that's what it feels like to be a classic winning trainer, with Ollie Bell getting in on the act. Just brilliant for him, and likewise everyone involved with Highclere. But for James Doyle, his dad, so proud. He had his first ride on the 4th of June 2004 at Goodwood on Sommaida. He rode his first winner on the 1st of June 2005 at Wolverhampton. But until yesterday, 17 years later, he'd not won a classic. Now he's won back-to-back, both Guineas. The heroine of the Kipco 1,000 Guineas is Highclere's Cachet.